I'm Johnny Scoville, and this is Chase the Heat. This is going to be kind of a fun video. I'm going to explain to you why. This is a pod I've eaten already. I ate this, let me see what the date was on this. Just about 4 days ago, I ate this pepper. This is a lime 7-pot crossed with a Reaper RK in F2 stage. When I ate this, it was the strangest burn that I have ever had. Let me tell you what happened. It started off on, it started from the back of my tongue, went to the front, then moved to the sides. It moved all over the place. There was a false peak. It went really high, dropped, and went way back up again. And that's the coolest thing for me. I like peppers that have strange burns, and you know, this is it looks like a highlighter. I mean, come on. So what I decided was, since I had one more, I'm going to eat it for you guys right now, and we're going to see if it does the same thing, because I got news for you. I'm skeptical, to be honest, because I think it was just a thing that occurred in me. I got lucky. If that was a trait, like a false peak and multiple traveling, migrating burns, if that was a trait you could ensure, like genetically, in this pod, would you have a fun pepper, huh? So anyway, we're going to do that. Let me weigh this thing real quick. This pod is 9.21 grams. I just weighed it. When I ate the first one, it was the bigger of the two. It was at my home. I didn't have a scale at the time, so I don't know what the first one weighed. See, that's such a weird pod. I need to take a picture of it. Give me just a second, you guys. Thank you for your patience. Okay, look at this pod. It's really odd. This is the outside, right? Look at that. Almost solid placenta. That's the spongy white stuff at the bottom part, like from here down and from here down. That's where all the heat resides. It's not in the seeds at all. You can think they are, but they're not. The reason that you think the seeds are hot is because the seeds are surrounded with capsaicin oils to protect them. So when you eat one, they're hot because they're covered with oil. That's it. Take the oil off and chew up the seeds. Nada. Being honest with you. All right, so smells super hot. It has almost citrus notes. It's kind of a funny thing. I mean it. You can almost detect citrus notes in this. All right, so this is the lime 7-pot. Hang on, you guys. Lime 7-pot Reaper RK F2, which means 6 more seasons. This will be a stable pod. All the pods will look like this. And who knows, maybe that burn will be that way. We'll see right now. I'm Johnny Scoville. This is Chase the Heat. Now, just because I ate that pod, I haven't asked Randy, but I bet you money that the 2 pods I ate, the first one 4 days ago and this one today, came from the same plant. Positively. Not a betting guy, but if I was, I'd bet the farm. The reason I bring it up is that even though you can pull pods from the same plant, they aren't going to necessarily have the same heat or the same flavor. There's a massive difference sometimes. So, we're going to find out. The flavor on that, guys, I'm getting tough on the floral. Not saying I like it, but I'm definitely getting more tolerant of it. Had a little bit of floralness, floral nature, a little bit of like kind of a, to me, soapy, kind of floral, like aromatic, like a flower, you know what I mean? So that was a little bit at the beginning, a little bit of sweetness at the beginning as well. I don't remember if there was that much sweetness in the first one. Here's the other thing you gotta consider, my tolerance. Believe it or not, just in the 4 days since I ate the last one, my tolerance is growing. It's growing every day, you know, just as the way I live. So, I don't know if it's going to have the same burn at all. It's a me thing, not a pepper thing. The burn, doesn't seem as hot to me as the last one. It could be it's not as hot a pod. It could be that I'm changing. I am evolving, you know. I had a lot of people ask me, is this what are you training for? This training is unbelievable. I'm not training yet, you guys. Seriously, this is my modus operandi. This is standard operating procedure during pod season. This is how it goes, you know. Trust me, when I start the training, You'll all know it. Of that, I assure you. This definitely is not the same burn as the last time. The burn is in my throat and has parked itself there. It is not going anywhere. Last time it moved around a little bit and the peak went up and down. It peaked about a minute or two ago. If there's going to be a false peak and it's going to rise again, it's going to be right about now. So let's hang out and talk a little bit. It is migrating. All right, it is. It started off my throat. Now it's moving. Check this out. So it's a migrating burn. I don't know if that's a consistent trait with this pod, but it started off in my throat, in the back, and now it's wrapping up around my right cheek, not my left. So just like that, like on the inside. So the heat's moving. I don't think the peak is. I don't think that it's going to come back. I'll tell you what, though, the heat is hanging in there. It's probably a little bit lower on the last one. If you're somebody who is not accustomed to heat, you know, this would completely alter the rest of your afternoon, and maybe a portion of your tomorrow. It's a hot one. It's just not hot to me right now because my tolerance is really high. It is what it is. More videos with me and some normies coming up, you guys. Those are fun videos to watch. So they're fun as can be to make. I gotta tell you, I sort of enjoy them. You know, I would never watch somebody go through serious pain and giggle at them. I know it's not a pain that's gonna kill you. And because I've done it a million times, I know when you're all done, it's like someone jumping out of an airplane. People are scared to death when they jump out of an airplane. Go watch some videos of people skydiving. Once they're out of the plane and they're in free fall, you never see somebody freaking out. They're always smiling they're smiling a lot. They can't help it. Somebody goes through a pepper pain, they get hurt, it's ridiculous, it's awful. I giggle the whole time. When it's over, they said they enjoyed it and they had a good time. That's how it works. I wouldn't lie to you about that. Pardon me. Anyhow, we're going to wrap this thing up. Fun pepper. It moved around. It had a migratory thing going on still. It didn't. There wasn't a false peak this time like there was last time. But I will tell you this. That is a fun pepper. Not only does it look like a highlighter, it tastes good. It's got a great burn. And we're only at F2 stage, people, which means 6 more seasons. He's going to get the prettier pod. He's going to get the exact shape he wants. He's going to get the hottest ones he wants, the ones with the best flavor that he wants. I'll probably help him in discovering what those are. He'll grow those out, and when we get to F8, and that is a stabilized pepper, ha! Forget about it. You're going to love that pepper. Plus, it's so pretty, right? All right, so that was fun. Definitely is a unique burn. It wasn't quite as unique as the last one, but man, I'm fond of that one. We're going to wrap this thing up now. By the way, I look way more like my shirt after the goatee's trimmed. You know that? It was so bushy, I stopped looking like myself. Guys, right there, that's our pepper. If you click that thing, you're part of our family. If you don't want to miss a video, click the bell for notification, and don't miss any more. Right there is League of Fire. Awesome company. Giving worldwide credit and a ranking system for the world's craziest chili heads. 2 more videos right there. And you. I love you, though. I mean that. I'm Johnny Scoville. This was Chase Lee.